Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. It's Cienna. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell so you can know that every single time I upload. We're back again for another story time. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna jump straight into it. Is this a story time that I'm so proud of? Not necessarily. Did I do it? Yes. Could I have gotten hurt very badly? Yes. But it made for content, and here I am telling you guys the story. Let's jump straight into it. And while you're here, make sure you hit that like button because that really helps me, pushes my videos out, and it allows me to make really good content for you guys and lets me know what you guys like so that I can keep bringing you the kind of content you guys like. Make sure you drop a comment down below, and if you're not subscribed, let's take a second. That second's over. You should be subscribed. Let's jump straight into this week's video. So when I first moved to Florida, I immediately downloaded the dating apps. I downloaded BOK, which was a fave back in the day. I downloaded BOK, I downloaded Tinder, I downloaded Bumble. I was on probably all of them all at once, no shade. Now, when I first started transitioning, I already was kind of passable off rip. Like, I kind of already just had that like ooh-ah sensation where it was kind of just giving fishy tuna kind, you know? So when I moved from New York to Florida, I moved to Florida and I'm like, baby, nobody's gonna know I'm trans. This is a new start. Nobody knows me, baby. I'm basically biologically one woman, you know? I was giving, nobody has to know, nobody needs to know. How would they know? Who's gonna know, you know? The goal with me downloading them was really just to find friends, find some vibes, find something to do, you know, just something to keep me busy in the meantime in a new city with no friends, etc., etc. I end up being on BLK one day, swiping, and I come across this guy. We're gonna call him Patron. Y'all will see why. So his name is Patron for the video's sake. So I'm swiping. I come across Patron. I'm like, ooh.
What's this?
It looked like it was made for me. No shade. He was like, I want to say 5'11", buff guy, brown skin, a little lighter than I would usually go for, but cute. Very handsome guy. I swipe right. Ding. Of course. It just so happened that he swiped right on me too, and we had matched. I didn't think nothing of it, baby. I'm a bad bitch. Back then, I was a bad bitch too. It wasn't giving me be like, oh, hey, what's going on? What we doing? Da-da-da in the messages. It just didn't give that. It was very much giving when you message me, that's what we'll talk. So I'm swiping, minding my business, and he ends up messaging me. Ding, it swipes down at the top of my screen. He's like, what are you doing this Saturday? We love a man that's direct. Straightforward, straight to it. What you want to do? What are we doing Saturday? I don't know, you tell me. Because you tell me. Now, when we first started texting, in my defense, it was very innocent and just something to do. Like, I wasn't really thinking that I was going to link him. I wasn't really thinking that it was going to be anything. Like, I wasn't really thinking anything of it. Besides, I got somebody to text now, you know? Like, it wasn't really that deep for me. As we're texting and stuff, he's actually mad cool. I'm not thinking about the fact that I'm trans and he doesn't know. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about the fact that we matched each other. You're cute, I'm cute. You're like, what's going on Saturday? We're about to text up until, and then I'm not gonna go. That's what I thought I was gonna do, because that's very me. However, this didn't happen like that. The next couple of days come, we're texting. He finally is like, oh, FaceTime? Mind y'all, I'm about 3 months into my transition at this point. Only been taking hormones for 3 months. So I'm passable, but you know, mama can still get clocked, you know, in the right lighting, in the right setting, with the right color, with the right angle, you know, at the time. Child, he ended up asking me to FaceTime, and I'm like, bet, let's FaceTime. Like, let's do it. Nervously though, but of course I'm giving, yeah, let's FaceTime, you know, I'm about to test my realness. I'm about to see if I'm passable and he's not gonna notice, you know? So we FaceTime, we got on FaceTime. Because at the time, I was vocal training and my voice was higher, but whenever I would talk to men, I would do this annoying thing where, bitch, I would turn into Mickey Mouse and make my voice dummy high. So I'm like, hi. He's like, you okay? I said, oh, That's actually when I stopped doing that voice, because I realized, oh, hold on, I sound like I was probably having a stroke or something, you know? So I'm like, hey, you know, and I'm like, I like switched it up. I'm like, oh, sorry, you know, because that's the first way that girls get clocked, is they be using a fake voice that's not their voice, that's nobody's voice. Bitch, nobody sounds like that. Nobody. There's not a bitch alive that sounds like that. And you all of a sudden have this little itsy voice, you know? So we talking, we laughing. It's a vibe. Like, it's not really anything concerning happening. Like, we're just vibing, we're talking. Like, it's just good vibes, no shade. Like, and it was a better vibe because he didn't clock me, you know? So we're texting throughout the next couple of days, whatever case may be. Then he brings up Saturday. He's like, oh, so about Saturday, like, are you still down to do something? I'm like, yeah, what do you want to do? He's like, I don't know, maybe we could go out to eat. Well, actually, I'm sorry. He was like, let's pregame in the car, drink, listen to music, talk, get to know each other a little bit better, and then let's go have some food together, and then go by the water. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, that sounds like a vibe. Now, by this point, he didn't clock me on FaceTime. We had FaceTime one other time after that, still didn't clock me. So at this point, I'm like, maybe I can link him in person and he won't know. Girls do it all the time. Like, what's the difference with me? I'm, you know, passable enough. I'm pretty. He won't even care. I might as well just go on the date with him. That's what I was thinking. So I'm thinking everything's gonna be good. How could he clock me? He didn't clock me on FaceTime. We cool. He vibing with me. He like me. He wants to take me on a date. Saturday comes, and y'all, it's time for me to get ready. First of all, I didn't know how to do hair as good as I can do hair now. So my hair wasn't really up to par with anything that would be on my head now. Let's start there. I had on this curly hair. I had on no makeup, right? Because I'm like, no makeup is better. He won't clock with no makeup. Why was I wearing no makeup with silver eyeshadow? No makeup, just silver eyeshadow. Why do you have on no makeup and silver eyeshadow at 6 p.m. on a Saturday? Like, girl, I'm pissed. I'm pissed off just thinking about it. So it's time for him to come. I wore some blue jeans, a black top, no bra. I said, baby, these little pokes is gonna poke, and he's not gonna know. No, that's not how it go. I was being a ho. So I'm thinking he would never know, you know, like, I got these little moan breasts, you know, hormones. I was about 3 months in, so I had a little bit of poke in my shirt. I'll show y'all here. I had a little bit of poke through my shirt. So in my head, that was the fishiest, cuntiest, realest thing ever. Like, I got a little something. He would never know. I have something. You know what I mean? That was my thought process. I should have had on a fucking bra, first of all. I had this much titty. He could have easily thought I got stung by a bee on this side and a mosquito stung me on this side, because my boobs were like not really there, girl. But child, having none and then having that little bit felt like everything to me. I wore some jeans, a black top, open back, and I don't remember what I had on my feet. Curly hair, no makeup, silver eyeshadow. It's time for the day. I'm like, yes. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also excited. Like, it was like almost like an adrenaline rush. Like, I'm excited, but I'm nervous. So he comes and picks me up, whatever case may be. When he picks me up, I get in the car. Hi. You know, because it took me a little, I had to like, hi. I had to like find my range with my voice. Like, I had to figure out where, like, I had to figure out where it was, you know. Get in the car, I'm like, hey, bitch, damn near singing. And he's like, all right, bet, I got something in the back seat. We gonna go pull up, drink a little bit, talk, vibe, you know, So after he picked me up, we leave, and on the way, it's like 2 minutes into the car ride, and I'm trying to use my curly hair to like, cause nigga, what we looking at? I'm like, After he keep looking at me and I keep looking at him, I'm starting to get nervous. Like, I'm starting to feel my nerves. Like, bitch, my heart is starting to boom, 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 boom. Cause bitch, he don't know I'm trans. I've never met this man before. I'm in a city that I just moved to probably a month before this had happened. Anything could happen. We're driving. I don't know where we're going. Like, I wouldn't even know how to get back to where I need to get back to if I needed to get back to where I came from to get back to where I came to get back to. What the fuck? I'm not saying I'm smart. I mean, I am smart. I'm not saying this was a smart decision or this was the smart thing to do. At this point, we're driving. I'm like, can you stop at Wawa so I could get a water? I just needed to get out that car for a second. Because the more he was looking at me and the more I was knowing, like, oh my God, is he clocking me? I was just getting more and more nervous. He pulls up to the Quick Trip. I mean, the Wawa. I go inside the Wawa and I call my mom. I'm like, Ma, I'm out with this guy right now. I just kept it a bean. I was like, I'm out with this guy right now. He don't know I'm trans and we're going somewhere, but he's like acting a little bit weird and I might need you to call me in a couple minutes and tell me like, oh, come back home, like da 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 da. You know, I already set it up like that. My mom was like, all right, if you feel uncomfortable, you need to go home, basically. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna text you if anything. My mom's like, all right, I got my water. I go back to the car. When I get in the car, the vibe of the car felt tense. It felt, dare I say, frightening. I get back in the car, he just looking at me for a second. I'm like, ready? Fuck. Because what are you staring at? He like, we just gonna pull up right here. I don't know where we were supposed to pull up before this, but he ends up just pulling up in the parking lot across from where the Wawa was. We pull up in the parking lot. As we're pulling up, I'm like, so have you been in a relationship before? Da da da. He like,
nah, but the other day, this trans girl snapped.
What are we? At this point, I don't know what that is. What is trans? Transformation? Transportation? Transcongregation? That's the only transes I know. And in that moment that he brought up trans, anything, my heart started racing even more. My heart was about to jump out my chest because no straight man on a date with anybody is just bringing up anything to do trans anything. That's just not happening. So as soon as he's like trans something, I start texting my homegirl, Maya, from my last story time. I'm like, I think he just clocked me. Like, he's talking about something trans right now. Like, I think he clocked me. She's like, well, why? How would he clock you? Da da da. Like, I don't think so. Like, da da da. But if anything, get out of there. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna let you know. Like, da da da. He's like, this trans girl hit me up the other day on Snapchat, like, asking to give me head. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's crazy. But yeah, how long you said you've been in a relationship? Because, bitch, next topic. Next topic. I don't even want to. Next topic. But at that moment, I'm like, oh my God, he clocked me. And I don't know what can happen next. We're sitting there for a second and he's like, I keep trying to change the conversation. He keep bringing it back to the trans girl that messaged him on Snapchat trying to give him head. I keep trying to dodge the conversation. He goes,
I want to ask you something, but I don't want to offend you.
So I'm like,
so don't ask me. But yeah, so where's the liquor?
Because nigga, don't ask me then. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Let's just keep it pushing. He passed me the bottle. I take a little sip to try to calm my nerves. I take a little sip. He's like, yeah, so what made you move from New York? I'm like, yeah, like I just wanted something different. I just wanted some change, blah, blah, blah. He asked me a couple more questions. I'm like, yeah, like answering his questions. He goes,
nah, I gotta ask you. It might offend you.
I was like, if it's gonna offend me, don't ask me. Knowing what he was about to ask me. And y'all know what he was about to ask me. He looks me square in the face, squints a little, tilts his head, looks me up and down, and goes, were you like born a woman? Now I really should have acted.
So you're gay? You like men? No. So that's why you took me here? Because you thought I was no, bring me home. Bring me home. Bring me home.
That's what I should have did. Now at this moment, I had two options. not knowing either way that this could go. I could either say, yes, I am trans, and face whatever fate came at the end of that yes, or I could lie and say, no, I am not. Now, some people would have said yes, some people would have said no. I sat with myself and I had to think quickly. I said, yeah, I thought you knew that I wasn't. Like, I thought you knew that I'm trans. In this tiniest little baby girl voice. I thought you knew that I'm trans. Like, I thought you knew that. I thought you knew that I was like born, like, you know. In the tiniest baby doll voice, bitch, I tried to flip the script. It's in my bio. On the app, it's on my bio. Like, bitch, I'm trying to flip the script and everything. I'm giving, like, no, like, for real. Like, it's... Y'all, when I tell y'all this man did not say nothing back, he cocks his chair back and he's laying in his chair, shaking his head. And I'm just sitting there, awkwardly looking at him. He just sat back in his seat like this. I'm like, at this point, I'm scared. So I'm like, are you mad? Like, you could just take me home. You could just take me home. Because, bitch, please don't kill me. Just take me home. Or leave me right here. Honestly, if it's either kill me or leave me right here, just leave me. If it's either kill me or just leave me right here, just leave me right here. For real. For real. For real. For real. For real. If that's the two options that I'm given, please just leave me right here. Like, I'll be okay. For real. I will. For real. Right here. For real. So I'm like, are you mad? He just shaking his head, ignoring me, not saying nothing. Bitch, when I tell y'all, bitch, I almost got out the car. I'm like, I could just like leave. Like, I could just, bitch, about to get out the car. He gonna say,
take 2 more shots.
Take 2 more shots? Why? Bitch, I'm in my head, I'm like, he's about to tell me take 2 more shots so that I could have alcohol in my system and he could throw me out the car while he's driving 120, and then it'll look like I had alcohol in my system and I just had a freak accident. I'm thinking crazy. I'm like, he's gonna have me drink the bottle. When I take a sip, he's gonna hit it from the back. It's gonna go down my uvula and I'm gonna choke and drown on the liquor in the car and he's gonna leave me. I'm thinking all types of shit. I'm like, I'm gonna reach for the bottle. He's gonna grab the bottle, crack it over my head, then use the little glass part and shiv me in the neck. Bitch, my mind is going crazy. He's like, take 2 more shots. I'm like, I'm okay. You could just take me home. You could just take me. He's like, take 2 more shots. Imagine how scary that is. Imagine how scary that is. He's like, nah, take 2 more shots. I'm literally shaking hands. My hands are sweating right now thinking about it. I'm like, no, it's okay. You could just take me home. Like, I don't want to drink and then go home and be drunk. So he says, you want to go home? I was hoping that I'll make it back. Like, what the fuck? Do I want to go home? I was hoping. Like, I do want to make it home. Like, because I'm scared. Like, bitch, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? You not saying nothing. You shaking your head. You telling me take 2 more shots. Like, bitch, I'm scared. What is this giving? Tell me in the comments, what was that giving y'all? Why did he want me to take 2 more shots? I know why he wanted me to take 2 more shots. I'm like, you could just take me home. I thought you knew. You could just take me home. You could just take me home. He like, you want to go home? Hold on. Now, if I wasn't in this type of situation where he could have did anything to me and nobody would have known in that moment, I would have been like, yes, take me home. Fuck, you heard me 3-4 times. Yeah, fuck. But because I am in a situation where this could go left or right, bitch, every word counts. I'm like, yeah, you could just, like, it's okay. Like, you could just take me home. We get to driving, baby. When I tell you, he said, bitch started driving mad fast. Bitch, I'm like, he don't care about me or him. I drove this man to the brink. Like, he don't care about me or him. He's driving mad fast. So he's driving mad fast, get into where we going, and he looks to me and he's like, I didn't know. And I'm like, okay. Because like, bitch, I just am scared, bitch. I'm texting my homegirl like, he clocked me, he's taking me home, bitch. He didn't know, like, bitch, I'm on the way home, bitch. Hopefully I make it home. Here's my location, here's my pen, here's what he looked like, here's his license plate, bitch, because I already had all of that. Because I knew prior to getting in his car, and I still do this to this day. If I'm going on a date, take a picture of the license plate. Girls, take a picture of that license plate, send it to a homegirl, make sure a girl has your location. We get to my crib and he, quick stop. When I tell y'all, I never, bitch, grabbed a fucking door handle so fucking fast. Baby, I popped that door open. And as I'm about to get out, he's like, yo. I'm like, cause bitch, I'm thinking it's supposed to be, yo, pop. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Cause y'all, this shit really happens. That's why this is not anything I recommend. I was early in my transition. This is not nothing that I would recommend to no girl. This is really dangerous. So he's like, yo. So I turn around. He's like, it's not your fault. Like, you good. So I'm like, thank you. And let me stop. I'm like, thank you. But I really did. I was really talking like, thank you. Thank you. I shut that door, bitch. When I tell you, bitch, comically ran to that fucking door, bitch. Bitch, you would have thought I was in a horror movie and Jason was 12 feet behind. Bitch, bitch, trying to open the door. I get into my crib. I go in my room, bitch. I sit down. I'm like, we got another one. No, I'm just joking. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. I get in my room. I sit down. I'm like, nah, that was crazy. I immediately hop on my TikTok live and I'm like, y'all, this is what just happened. And I told my TikTok live the whole story from start to finish of what took place that night. Now, this would be perfect for me to end the story and be like, and that was the last time I did that. I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. There's so many more stories where a guy didn't know. But listen, I had those days, you know, I learned my lesson. I went through the motions. I learned things along the way. And I know that it's not safe and I know that it's dangerous and I know that that shouldn't be the norm. But I'm just an ordinary girl, you know. So that wraps up this story. But y'all, please do not be like me to my trans girls. Tell me what you think. Tell me, why do y'all think he wanted me to take those extra shots once he found out that I was trans? Tell me what y'all thought was about to happen when I told him I was trans. Why was he sitting back? Why did I wear silver eyeshadow with no makeup? There's so many questions to be answered. Comment them down below and let's chat. Let's keep the conversation going. Anything y'all want to know about this story time or anything y'all feel like was left out, make sure you guys comment. I reply to every single comment. And once again, I want to stress this. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. And if you get an option to hype the video, make sure you click hype at the bottom. It's completely free. You get 1 hype a day and I should be your 1 hype a day. So make sure you guys, again, are liking, subscribing, and drop a little comment. Even if it's a love this story time, love this video, love this. Make sure you guys are dropping a little comment for me. I greatly appreciate it. That concludes this week's video. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. See you guys on the flip side. Bye.